What do we need for line practice in tattoo? An exam board, which should be of hard plastic and not of cardboard. The problem with cardboard is that when we move the pen, the paper gets pressed due to excessive pressure. That's why it would be better if there is a plastic exam board. Surface should be hard. So need an exam board and some practice sheets, which I will give you the link in the transcripts, you can download from there. I have made this according to the day, like which one to practice on the first day and which one on the second day. Day 1 is straight lines, day 2 is pattern, day 3 is pattern, day 4 is pattern, and day 5 is pattern. So every day you have to change the patterns, you have to practice at least 2 pages every day. I will tell you how to practice. I have made this print for sample. This print is 80% transparent. You also have to make a similar print. If you look carefully, you will know how faded it is looking. All the prints you want to get should be 80% faded, exactly like this. The purpose of getting such prints is that when we practice, we will come to know whether the lines we are making are being made correctly or not. You are not getting bent, are you? If the print is dark, then whatever line we draw will not be known. The second thing we need is a pen, which should be in color or black or blue. It will be better if it is a sketch pen. The pressure is known in it. So let's see how we practice the line. I have 2 pens, blue and red, but we will practice with red pen. Now let's see what are the things to be kept in mind while practicing. First of all, whatever paper you are using, it should not rotate, it should stay in this direction. It means to say that the exam board should not rotate like this. Keep it in straight direction. If possible, practice by tilting the exam board from 30 degree to 45 degree, then it will be better. Right now I am showing by practicing on a flat place. No haste has to be done. The line is not a thing to be done in a hurry, it is done comfortably. Suppose we have to make this line, then what is the position of my hand? It is about 45 degrees, because if I keep my hands like this, I will not see the line, and when I do not see the line, there will be difficulty in making the line. There are 2 ways. 1, keep your hand at one place, see the movement of the hand, how I am moving. My hand will stay at one place and I will make lines like this. Gradually. Okay, very slowly the line has to be formed. Don't bet fast, means don't make a Q at such a speed. It is easy to draw fast lines with pen, but we have to work slowly. If you move your hand slowly, your hand will move, and we have to fix the same problem. That's why this practice has to be done. We have to make the line once like this and once like this. It is not that every time we have to make the line from top to bottom. Now once again make a line from bottom to top. I told you the way that the hand will remain the same, and there is another way to make the line like this. Keep in mind that long lines are not to be made, you can make lines in pieces. Tukro means, once by stopping like this, then again in a bar. This time the line has to be started a little earlier, not from the end. Okay, so this is how we're going to line up. Now the second way, we have to move our arm like this, just straight. So you have to practice on one paper like this and on another paper like this. I will try it now. Hold the paper and make a line. So we will make such a line. In this our wrist should not bend, the whole hand should move from top to bottom. Keep in mind that it is easy to draw such lines, but when we work on the body then there would be a problem. Because the body texture is round. But if the practice is good then there is no problem later. Now in the same way we will make lines from left to right, like this and like this. Just like that slowly. At the same time you can also do this, you have to make many lines near each other with small gaps. So we have to draw lines like this one in this square. Pay attention that whenever you practice, you have to start from the bottom, not from the top. As we will start this square from bottom, not from top. I have put all the patterns in this page which I showed samples in starting. So I am showing you a little. One thing we have to keep in mind in star is that we should never start from a sharp edge. Let's start from below. If you start from here, then the problem will be that the edge of the star will not come sharp. If you make this line a little behind, then it will come sharp. Now if I make it from a sharp point, then you will not see that sharp edge. So, in this way, you have to practice the sharp-edged pattern like this. We have to make all these patterns like this, we have to control our hands. Don't change the direction. And this is how we have to practice. Keep in mind the practice is a bit difficult in the round. Don't make such mistakes. Don't move your hands too quickly. Have to practice slowly, do it daily, don't get bored. Now you have to do such practice with tattoo machine. Look, I've set up the machine. You can practice by attaching a pen or sketch pen to the machine. Whether it is machine coil or rotary, anyone will do. There is some machine space, but you have to cut the pen and use the rotary machine. You have to set the pen according to the size. So, you have to set up the machine like this. Any pen that fits properly in the hole of this machine. One has to fit the pen properly and practice. And definitely have to apply grip on the pen. Till now we were practicing with pen without grip, but now you have to practice with machine. This will mean that you will be able to control the keys of the machine. Practice with the machine is very important because when you make tattoos, after working for a while your hand will start hurting. That is why it is important to know the weight of the machine. In the upcoming video, I will tell you how to control the hand while drawing the line. Now let's practice with the machine. You may find it difficult to work with the weights. Your hand will slip on the paper, otherwise you can work wearing gloves. Now you were seeing that my hand was not moving properly, the line was not being formed properly. We have to do the same as we had practiced before. There is often a problem with the pen, sometimes it leaves ink. That's why the pen has to be cleaned. So, you have to practice with this star. So guys, see you in the next lesson.